Okay, I've got that Phoenix V2, Volantex Phoenix V2 2-meter wingspan sport glider. I thought we would get it in the air, but hang on a second. I have a servo cable that is hanging out. I hate it when my servo cables are hanging out. Okay, the wings are clicked in. Wow, this is another plane. It's been a long time since I've flown it. Alright, let's see if we can get it in the air. Launching. We got it. I'm not sure if I hit my camera or not. Kind of felt like it. So I don't know if I'm getting this in frame or not. Wow, it has been a long time since I have flown this. Oh, throttle's off right now. Throttle's still off. Is that awesome or is that awesome? I had forgotten how much fun this was. I haven't had the power on for quite a while now. Okay. Power up. Awesome. I still got the throttle off right now. I'm going to have to start letting you know when I cut throttle. Okay, back in the throttle. Out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Alright, back in the throttle. Out of the throttle. And the throttle. Out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Alright, back in the throttle. Is that awesome or is that awesome? It's amazing to me to see a plane that large flying that slow. These sport gliders are just a whole different category. They're in a class by themselves, that's for sure. And the stalls are just... Oh, I'm out of the throttle. Stall, now I'm back in the throttle. Stalls are just a non-issue with these big sport gliders. I'm just amazed. Out of the throttle. Whoa, watch the truck. I hit the throttle again there accidentally. After almost colliding with the truck. Out of the throttle. Out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Alright, back in the throttle. Out of the throttle. And the throttle. Is that cool or is that cool? Out of the throttle. Still 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 out of the throttle. Okay, back in the throttle. Out of the throttle. All right, back in the throttle. I still have to get my Volantex Phoenix S 1.6 meter put together. I was hoping to have that together by my birthday, and it just didn't happen. I had too many things that I had to work on, too many repairs on planes I had to make. So I couldn't get to it. It might be after the Christmas holiday before I can get to it, but I'll see if I can. I'm going to see if I can squeeze it in before then. Isn't that awesome? These things are so stable. There's no gyro in it. It's just a standard 6-channel receiver. Alright, I'm out of the throttle. Just a standard 6-channel receiver. That's all that's in it. Alright, back in the throttle. I know it's really hard to stall these big gliders, but I am always afraid I'm going to see a wingtip dip or something. You know, I'm out of the throttle. I just don't, I don't have a lot of experience with them yet, but I am just amazed, back in the throttle, I am just amazed at how these maneuver and how slowly they can fly. It's like a 3D plane, you know, it just seems to defy gravity. Isn't that awesome? Out of the power. I'm still out of the power. Alright, back in it. Oh, that was a close. Almost a touch and go there, guys. Yeah, and I don't mean to do any touch and goes out here in the scrub, I can tell you. Oh, I didn't know we had somebody over there. Oh, my timer, my timer. Okay, so let's make a couple of circuits. And then we'll put our flaps in. I hope that person is not coming down the road here. Okay, so there's half flap. Good, just going the other way. I make one more circuit, lose some altitude, put full flaps in, and bring it back around. Okay, so there's full flaps. Ah, you know what? I remember now that I was going to adjust my elevator last time I had it out, and I completely forgot about it because it is nosing down a little bit. Oh, easy. I think it did actually lose lift there. I think I wove down a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice. Oh, it's been a long time since I have flown this one. Alright, let me make sure my wingtip protectors are still good. Everything looks intact, so. Alright, I'm going to have to, I need to adjust that elevator up a little bit with the flaps. Take a little bit of the, down out of it. So I am going to do that now. And then put it back in the air again for a short period of time, because I want to test those flaps again and make sure I've got it tuned just right so it just glides down. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, are we ready to get the Phoenix V2 back in the air again? I did take out some of the flap effect on the elevator down trim, so I want to test that out and see if that's in the Goldilocks zone now. And I keep forgetting this, but people have told me that if you tractor the motor a little bit when you're coming in for a landing, that will also help slow it down. So hopefully I can remember that this time. Okay, so let's see if we can get it in the air. Launching. Easy to launch. Alright, so let's keep low throttle on it and put in half lap. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's bring it back around and try full flap on it. What I'm trying to do is just get it to where it glides real nice with the flaps in without me having to input elevator. Okay, that's full flap. Bring it back around here. I'll center my stick and see. Well, at that speed right there, it's maintaining its line. So let's glide it here a second, or put minimum tractor on it. Now I think I need to take out. I think I need to take out even more. Okay. So when I get that all ironed out, I will update my model file and my setup file. But it felt fine with half flap in. It was maintaining its attitude at minimum throttle, you know, with just tractoring the motor. But when I put in full flap, it wanted to nose down a bit. So maybe I need to put a little differential in the amount of effect that the flap has on the elevator, so that it stays where it is on half flap, but not as much on full flap. Out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Man, doesn't that have a beautiful glide? Still out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Still out of the throttle. Alright, now I'm going to get back in the throttle before I clip a big piece of scrub right there. Isn't that a beautiful glider? I am telling you, that is so awesome. Out of the throttle. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is so cool. When you hear that cutting through the wind like that. I'm still out of the throttle. Coming into the wind here. Shifted on me again. Okay, back in the throttle. Out of the throttle. I'm going downwind. I'm still out of the throttle. Okay. That's about as close as I want to cut it. I would still like a better roll rate. I don't know. I'm going to have to check into that. One of these days I'm going to get good with these sport gliders. Well, watch out. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to check out my flaps again. So let's come back around before we have any more traffic. I'm going to put in half flap right now. I've got half flap in it. It looks like we're good in the other direction. Full flap. Oh, not the scrub, man. Had a little bit of a crosswind coming in, didn't I? Alright. That's the second time I put a plane in the scrub today. I'm telling you. I can't like it. I won't. Okay, so I still have a little bit of work to do on the down trim on the elevator when full flaps are engaged. Half flaps seem to work really well. I don't know, maybe I'll try landing with half flaps next time and see what that looks like. Maybe that would be even better. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air